Oh! There's a robot! Get the robot! Robot! Why are you not attacking? No, facehuggers, don't attack! Oh! Quickly, before he kills the facehuggers, defend the babies! Robots are bastards because you can't infect them, obviously. Oh, some random guy just got a facehugger there. Have you ever wanted to play an Aliens vs Predator game that isn't quite as offensive to the franchise as some recent efforts seem to be? Well, what we have here is a console RTS in which you can be the aliens, the predators, or the boring, squishy humans. And all of them play differently, all of them have their own gimmicks. I like to be the aliens because you can just kind of spam people. You can Zerg rush with a million guys. It doesn't really matter if they all die because you can just easily replace them. And there's just something cheap about the aliens, the way you can turn people and their friends against them. It's just fun. But as you know, console RTSs tend to not have a good. The consoles do not lend themselves to complicated strategy games for the simple reason that a controller is a hell of a lot less convenient for that genre than a keyboard and mouse would be. But and what we have, it's not a brilliant RTS, but it has enough gimmicks, and it's kind of it was only ever released on console, so it was made simple enough to run on such things, so you don't have to do anything. Like I said, you can often win by just leveling up a bunch of dudes and then throwing them at someone else, but it gets the job done. Now, this is the first alien level, and you're just in a cave with a bunch of eggs, and you have to find some delicious humans to devour and take over the nearby base. So I am desperately trying to find the way out of this bloody maze of a cave. Uh, if it takes me forever, I may just cut to when I find it. But hopefully we'll get there eventually. This could be it. You don't know it, isn't it? It possibly is. There we go. Because I know there's a bunch of humans around here somewhere, and you can nibble on them. That's all good fun times. I always remember. I actually played this before I saw things like Alien and Aliens. So this is basically my introduction to Alien. I think I'd seen Predator, but this was kind of, and I don't know. I think the it's they have all the sound effects and all the things, and they have all the cool. You have to raise eggs, and you have to make queens to make more eggs, and just all these cool things. What I've done here is I've created a drone pod thing. What's it called? A hive node. And from there, I've spawned all the eggs, I think, and the facehuggers will now be rushing over to that node. So in theory, they should get there in time to not die. Is the plan? Very struggling to remember all of what the buttons do, but you have regular facehuggers and you have Praetorian facehuggers. That's the brown one there. I think my drone here is just auto-killing some bad guys. I say bad guys, they're clearly the good guys. We're the evil ones. There's very much a Schadenfreude appeal to being the aliens, I think. Praetorian facehuggers are what you need to make queens. So it's very important that I grab one of these guys. Oh, they're all dead over there, so I'll just throw a facehugger their way. This is going to be a very laid-back, lazy episode. I sometimes like to play a more kind of slower-paced game, because it kind of means I don't have to be frantically just, oh, this is happening, and this is happening, I've got to comment on all of it. Sometimes you just want a slightly more laid-back experience. But we're here, down in the mini-map, we're here, and over there is like the main human base. And once I've got a queen, my only objective is to just kill those guys. It says you should be able to beat the level in 12 minutes, but I tend to take much longer just because I enjoy taking my time, honestly. I enjoy kind of building up a hive and defending it. The whole hive mentality is just really fun with the aliens. You get kind of defensive of your little corner. Come on, spit out a drone thing. There you go. Hey, is that dude? Get the dude. Don't let him get away. Oh, we've got a Praetorian now, yes. These guys are like just super badasses. but their real use is for turning into queens. And if I recall, he can just do that straight away. Yes, yes. I just remembered, if you go somewhere and like pause. I've got the cheats on, by the way. I didn't actually have any cheats on. I just unlocked all the levels. That's all I did. I didn't cheat in any sense of you know, giving myself more health or anything. All I did was unlock all the levels because I didn't have a save for that. I like to zoom in and look at them all and all their incredibly pixely glory. Where's my drone? Where is he? Where have you gone? There you are. He's just staring at that lump of pixels he just murdered. That's enough of that. Drone! 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 I would call you Charlie. Come here, Charlie. You are now... You are the kind of janitor of this hive. Serve your purpose. Oh, look at my beautiful queen. I'm going to zoom... Oh, look, you can count the pixels on her face and everything. I really wish they had done a PC version of this, just because that would have solved the main problem, which is just the fact that a whole bunch of frantic crap will start happening, and it's just so hard to control when you have so many dudes. You can like assign groups of people, I think. Oh, you can do stuff like set them to be aggressive or defensive, and you can get them patrolling, but it's all very Oh, that's the thing. The queen, if you access the queen, you can buy upgrades. You get upgrades by infecting people with your various horrible facehugger bastard things, and you do all that. It's wonderful. What I've done is, if you upgrade the drone, he can spit acid at people, and facehuggers who take an acid-sprayed host are actually, they create better aliens. Oh, here's a thing: if you set a gather point, you can get people to drag corpses. So he will just continually go back and forth between that place and drag the corpses back into the hive, which is super mega awesome. But I'm not going to do that because it uses time, and time is a precious resource that we do not have in this hectic 21st century. You, facehuggers, go. Nab that dude. Nab him. Naturally, you find different creatures around as well as humans, and facehuggers, they create different things based on what race they are that you infect. Pretty self-explanatory if you have any knowledge of Alien whatsoever. It's just a fun thing to... Oi! Come back here! Come back here! Oh, fine! I may have picked a terrible level just because I can't actually show off most of the creatures you can be, but I don't care, I don't give a damn about your nonsense. Go on, Charlie. Spray him with your mighty juice. No. You know what, just kill everyone. Kill all of them. All of them must be killed. Serve the motherland. Right, what we want is a kind of backup queen, so ideally we want to create another Praetorian. Although really there's no goddamn reason, because all I have to do is just send the facehuggers. Oh look, we have our first warrior down here, a cystic warrior. That just means he's one of the special warriors that's been made by the acid stuff. So it just means he's super awesome. All the various the kinds of alien you get, they have their own upgrades. Like the warriors, you can upgrade them so that when they die, they spew acid, and I think they can like crawl back to base and heal up if they don't take too much damage as well. And it's just these fun little gimmicks. I like it. The queen is a mega badass if someone actually is dumb enough to try and take her down. I do like that all the races have their own, the different factions you play as all have their own gimmicks that feel completely different. How you doing, Charlie? You're just hanging around over there. What he really needs to do is go spawn some more hive things, just so our facehuggers here don't be drowned, because facehuggers continually lose health. Oh! There's a robot! Get the robot! Robot! Why are you not attacking? No, facehuggers, don't attack! Oh! Quickly before he kills the facehuggers, defend the babies! Robots are bastards because you can't infect them, obviously. Oh, some random guy just got a facehugger there. Oh, these guys will be like spread with spores so we can see them. Ah! Ah! Warriors! Warriors! Defend! Defend! Your country needs you! I remember the glitchy way you can kind of make them stand closer together by tapping the move button over and over again. It's little things, little things. Okay, this is my strategy now. I want to actually finish this level in a timely fashion. I can get a Praetorian, yes. What you really... The trick is, the queen continually spawns eggs, so if you move the eggs out of the way, they can keep appearing. Once you've created a queen and she's got an egg sac, it costs nothing to, actually... What's the word? To actually lay eggs. There's just that one cost at the beginning, and then any eggs she makes from there are free, so it's very cheap to replace aliens, and as you can see, we've already got a little posse going. Literally, my strategy is just collect dudes, send. Oh look there, they got him, Good, good, face huggers, good. There should be some weird cow things down here, if I recall. One of my defining memories of this game, by the way, is the fact that I've only ever beaten the Alien campaign without cheating. All the others I've only ever beaten by cheating, I'm afraid. I could probably do it if I tried today, but I'm talking like when I was 12, I was really playing this sort of age. So, and I remember the last level of the Predator missions is so ridiculous. It's like you have to go into this hive full of pred aliens and kill the pred alien queen, and there's this one like religious zealot predator that you have to bring in there, and he blows himself up to blow up the hive, and if he dies at any point during that mission, it's game over and you can't replace him. And so much bollocks. It's just like a fortress of aliens, that place. It's ridiculous. I hate everything about it. But the aliens are probably the easiest faction just because it's so cheap to replace dudes. People like I'll try and go through the factions. Aliens' main advantage is just being able to spam people. They have vast numbers and it's very easy to replace them. What do you call them? The predators are the fewest in number, but they are very powerful individually, and they have all sorts of useful. They can go invisible and heal very quickly and that sort of stuff. And the kind of humans are kind of the middle ground people. There's a fair bunch of them, but they're not very powerful individually. And also, their main good thing is that they have by far the most ranged weaponry. So even just a few humans can potentially kill a lot of dudes without even getting close to them. But if you do get close to them, they're just screwed though. Oh, go! Yes, yes. Here we go. Here's one of my things was I wanted to show you what comes out of these guys. If you infect the cows, you get some runners. That's the word. Runners, indeed. So yes, once these guys have hatched, I'm gonna have quite a formidable little force here, I think. So what I'm gonna do? Oh. Stupid face huggers, you didn't get that guy. Go get the infantry man, come on. It is literally a case of just... If you have a couple of drones as well... Actually, did I create a drone, not a runner? Never mind, I was speaking lies. They create drones, the cow things. I know, they were like dog monsters that create runners. That's what I'm thinking of now. Runners are just the really fast guys, and they can also poison people. They're just good for like running in and grabbing dudes and causing mischief and then usually dying in the process because they're really fragile. But here we go. I've created a... I'm trying to remember how you create groups, actually. Is that it? No. Is that it? No. Okay, I can't remember how to make groups, so I'm just gonna go on my wits and assume I can figure it out somehow. Right. All of you people, come with me. We are going over here now. Double time, hop. I don't know what. I was trying to remember what button made you. I'm not good with games. Oh, okay. The pathfinding on the AI can occasionally screw up. Oh, fine. I'll lead you there individually. Come. This is an actual problem. If you try and make them just go somewhere, they often get split up. So you kind of have to very agonizingly, one by one, get there. But look, these guys. That was just a puny medic. They just nuked there with like, oh, it's the company, the famous company. Oh, it's a bonfire. Oh yeah, let's heal up. Let's heal up, Dark Souls style, and prevent inevitable death. Come on, escape. This is one of my PS2 console recording experiments, just to fill dead air here. Kill the cows for no reason. Kill them. Kill them. There's something satisfying about just watching all their tails whip as they attack things. Oh, robot, robot, evil robot. Create a hive node for no reason. But while there's dead air here, this is one of my PS2 experiments that I'm just doing. And, you know, I'm just finding games that I usually couldn't find much to talk about. I'm just kind of using them as guinea pigs for my console recording experiments. And right here, uh, I want to know, because the PS2 only really puts out at the best resolution that's compatible with YouTube that the PS2 does is 480p. And so there's no real point in upscaling it to 720 because it'll just look stretched, and it also takes forever. It takes longer for me to process and upload that if I do that. So, um, my point is, I presume people won't mind if I don't upload PS2 stuff in 720p because there's just no real reason, and it saves me a lot of trouble. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's worth the effort. Please tell me. I'm asking. If for some reason you're still watching this awful video, please tell me. So yes, we're going. We are approaching the base. We're just going to swamp these guys with like 10 times more dudes than they can handle. We may lose a few people along the way. All the sound effects, man, like, you know, when the face hugger, it does the face hugger noise from Alien. It's alright, it's all everything. They got the sound effects perfect. No doubt that would mean that YouTube latches onto this video and just goes, ah, copyright, ah. I kind of actually turned the music off because I was suspicious some of it might have been from the movie, so I didn't want to run that risk. Go! Go! Charlie, lead us to victory for our queen. I don't know how Charlie the janitor has somehow become the commander. Yay! In under 20 minutes, we did not make the... I'm pretty sure there's a stupid voice over here. We did not make the... Oh, what a nice background. There's a swarm of aliens. We didn't make the time limit, but who gives a damn? Yes! Victory! Championes. Championes. Oh. Oh, I can't do it, but the main menu has some really funky music. And the only version I found on YouTube seems to be a terrible version of it, so... You can't enjoy that, but you can enjoy this cool menu which shows them like, oh, there's some marines up there. And then over there, whenever it does it, there's some aliens and crap. Whatever. This is Aliens vs. Predator Extinction. It's on PS2 and Xbox. There is not a PC version for some reason. Sadly, I wish there was. It's okay, honestly. If you want a console RTS, this is okay. It's just very kind of take dudes, dump them there, and there's also a bunch of crazy difficulty spikes in the campaigns. But look, you can... Oh, I love this, I love this. It's like in Colony Wars. You can look through all the units, and they tell you what they are. Like the Marines, they just get a bloody Robocop to help them, an Ed 209 thing. And then here are the Predators, so they give you like a bunch of lore as well. And it's like, oh, here's these dudes, and here's that guy. These guys are overpowered bastards, by the way, the Stalkers. They can go invisible for much longer than anyone else, and they just snipe you while invisible. And there's almost nothing you can do about it. When they get upgraded, they cause like bleeding damage. So they are cheap buggers, the Predators, for that reason. And then you have the aliens, who are awesome. These are all the guys we had. But then look at this bugger. Look at that guy. He's the only alien who just outright kills people. He lops their heads off with his huge arm blades. He's like Adam Jensen or someone. He's just like ching ching, and he kills you. And yes, that's a pretty good description. He goes ching ching, and he kills you. That's wonderful. I don't mind. I don't know why. I think I consider this game a guilty pleasure. I just come back to it every now and then for no real reason that I can figure out, and it's just fun. It's fun to have the gimmicks. It's fun to swarm people with aliens. It's, oh, the Predators get money by ripping people's heads off. You kill a guy, then rip his head off as a trophy, and that's how you get points. It's so cool. I just think they did a really good job of the license here. This is actually a very good example of a licensed game. Not saying it's great. but they just did a really good job with what they had. And yeah, I would seriously try this. It's not bad. It's just kind of flawed. It's mediocre, but it's just cool to see they got all the right stuff. Let's look at the aliens some more because they're cool. Look at them there standing around, looking confused, like they're wondering when the video is gonna end. I'll tell you when the video is gonna end. I'll tell you it's going to end right after I thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.